Welcome to the first gear wrap-up of 2024. Let's talk everything we found new or interesting in the production audio world this month. With me in the studio is Nick Huston. Hi, Nick.
Howdy.
In Atlanta, TK Edmondson. Hi, TK.
Hello and greetings.
All right. Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, kicking it off first up, Shure has some new wireless products, the long-anticipated ADX3 plug-on, so basically the AD3 plug-on with an X in it, and the X is for show link control. They also have their new SLXD wireless series portable body pack receiver, as well as an SLXD3 plug-on transmitter, so that is their more introductory line wireless portable systems available now.
TK, you had a system in Atlanta that you were testing, yeah?
Yes, I would say very, very impressed with the XLX-D3 and the XLX-D5. Yeah, very robust. I did a walk test, 1 milliwatt, 10 milliwatts, 30 milliwatts, and I was getting up to like a 0.3 of an acre in range. Yeah, and that's through walls as well. So very good stuff.
Yeah,
Cool.
the digital modulation is great. Yeah,
Yeah.
same. We noticed the same here with our test unit. Great range. Receiver has a headphone output. I think it's got potential to be used as an IFB, maybe.
That's right. Yeah, the multi-mic mode. I want to test that out with a bunch of receivers and transmitters because there's lots of potential for an IFB setup and cam hop.
Yep, exactly.
Cool.
Next up, Sound Devices at NAMM showed their A20 Super Nexus receiver. This is really pretty amazing. Up to 32 receivers in a 1RU. It's got all kinds of tricks up its sleeve. Looking forward to more information about this and to get our hands on it. Definitely very exciting. They also have their A20 Opto expansion box, which adds redundant power. We're starting to see some of that Audiotonics integration with the octa-core audio in and out. And then something also very interesting, the ability to kind of remote NextLink over Ethernet. So you can really sort of make zones, control zones with NextLink.
And doesn't it also advertise Hexversity?
Hexversity is one of the tricks up its sleeve, yeah. I am no Latin scholar, but I'm pretty sure that means 5.
Yes, 7. Who knows? Octversity. Clearly, we didn't go to university.
Heck Newston here with breaking news. After extensive research and consulting with a traveling encyclopedia salesman, we have concluded that hex in fact means 6, and that the Super Nexus is reported to have antenna diversity with up to 6 antennas. Back to you in the studio.
Going back to the original Nexus and Nexus Go, there is a new firmware available that fixes some issues, including an inability to lock transmitter RF signals and transmitters not reconnecting to NextLink when they go out of range. So that's a pretty important fix for when people go to the trailer, you want to be able to have them come back in and snap back in.
Still have control. Yeah, no, super important.
And speaking of snapping things back into place, Deity has the new Sidus TC Link application, and this allows you to sync various embedded timecode audio and video files. And it's currently in a public beta for free. Get the link and you can download that now and use it with any editing software of your choice.
Cool. Coming up soon in mid-February is New York Fashion Week. If you're in the New York area and you're looking for walkies, speakers, internet and communication solutions, anything for your Fashion Week needs, Gotham has free delivery to Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens for orders over $500. Give us a call or send us an email and we will hook you up as long as you put us on the guest list.
Some new mixers from Mackie include the DLZ Creator XS. This is a shortened version. It's a compact of their previous DLZ lineup. They also have a new mainstream mixer, a Showbox, which is their PA, a new series of ProFX V3 Plus, as well as the Mobile Mix, which is a USB-C mixer. And most of this is available now. The Mobile Mix is still TBA, but if you're interested in getting some of these new Mackie lineups for some content creation, check them out now.
It's really cool what Mackie's doing. That the XS, the extra small, is really, really like a very cool product. I haven't used it, but I've seen a bunch of online reviews. It still has the NDI audio built into it among, all the other sort of things about it. It's, definitely.
It's a little tiny version.
Yeah, it's itty bitty, extra small. But look, if this is sort of the thing that's coming from the integration with Rode or the Rode buying thing, I'm excited.
Very cool.
Also coming soon is the Orca OR445 spinal support system. This is a follow-up to their previous OR444 system that they released, I think, 2 years ago. And it's got the pneumatic springs on the harness and allows you to essentially adjust this width-wise and height-wise to fit your needs. They also have a weight belt and a top vest that are going to be separately usable by themselves or in combination. There's an accessory for a USB port built in on the back pocket, and this is TBA, so we'll have further information when this is released.
So this is something I'm really excited about because of who made it. So this is the MTO Unlimited Goddard Easy Run, and it's called the Goddard Easy Run because it was designed by James Goddard, who, if you don't know him, super nice guy, great mixer out of LA. It's a durable weather cover that can be used to protect all sorts of bags in all different sizes. It's available now. We're getting our first ones in this week, and kudos to James.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those that don't know MTO Unlimited, it was started by Susan Ottolini. She was a full-time video editor for CBS, I think, and she started this company making bags and other, camera accessories specifically to help out the camera people that would come into the, to the office. So like a lot of rainproof stuff, just really cool stuff.
Yeah. No, they make some good stuff.
And speaking of good stuff, Viviana Dots Premium with a hole. They have these new available. It's a super low profile windshield you can use with your lavalier mics, and it'll allow you to essentially kind of create a little gap of air there, so you have perfect sibilance going into your lavaliers. These are going to be available in 30-pack. Pricing is at $21.99, and they will be available soon. So if you have any inquiries, just hit us up.
And next up, we have to talk about SanDisk. This has been an ongoing thing. For those that are not aware, customers started bringing to our attention that some of the SanDisk SD cards were a little too thick for some of the 8 series recorders, meaning it would get stuck. And I started to also see some complaints online about, like, people thought it was the spring in their 8 series SD card slot. But in fact, if you measure these SD cards, they're a bit thicker. So we've been in touch with SanDisk. We've definitely confirmed that we are selling and carrying legitimately sourced SD cards from SanDisk. And they say they'll get to the bottom of it and let us know what the story is. But for now, definitely make sure you test any new cards in the Sound Devices slot.
Yeah, and I know that one solution that you'd had would be to put it into something that had a little bit more tolerance to squeeze it down first.
Yeah, squeeze it down. It was Jordan in the rental department. She said she put it in the MixPre SD slot a couple of times just to kind of like almost shave it a little bit, it seemed, or compress it more likely. And then it fit easier, but still not, in a way that gave a super amount of confidence.
Yeah. So, stay tuned and, also just pay attention to what your media is. Definitely for Sound Devices, recommending Sound Devices brand.
Yep.
All right. So this is something that we showcased at NAB 2023, now available as from Inovativ. It's the Motorized Apollo Workstation cart. And, for those of you that have really heavy carts and, would like a little bit of electric assist, this is cool. And, they recommended that I not ride on it, but I want to get one and do it anyway. So it's really, it's a very cool thing, and it's available now.
Ambient has a couple of new timecode cables out. They're going to be available for a micro USB, USB-C, and also a DIN 1.0 or 2.3. This is going to be used also with the 820 transmitter and the Mini. They have cables for that to get timecode in via USB-C. They also have a bunch of splitter cables for Red Camera and a couple of other options. So if you have those needs, you can check that out with Ambient. And again, those are available now.
Okay, and new from Sennheiser. Sennheiser's got the new HD 490 Pro headphones, really designed for studio use or or easily listening. But they've got the HD490 Pro and the Pro Plus. The Pro Plus adds a 3 meter cable, extra headband, and a premium case. They're both available now from Sennheiser at $399 and $479.
Hollyland announced their Lark M2 wireless mic. Now, I'm going to be the first to say this is not for all of our customers, but for those content creators that need a no-fuss small wireless mic system, operates at 2.4 gig, can interface to a variety of cameras and other audio recorders and mobile devices. It's pretty cool. It'll take a lav. But the transmitter itself is very, very, very small. And so it's an interesting thing to keep your eye out on.
Very cool. New from France and BSRF is the AS84. So this is a cool thing in RF distro. This is a 2 antenna diversity pair in A and B with 4 antenna diversity pair outs. So you can sum in multiple zones across 4 receivers. The thing that I really like about it is it's got the filtering, but not only does it have a filtering, it's got a screen. So you can see exactly what you're filtering, and the filter is not only tunable in terms of where it is, but the width of it is adjustable. And I have not seen that before. That's new to me.
No, normally it's like a fixed.
It's like a fixed thing.
Yeah.
So this, check out the specs and the links and all that stuff. But it looks super cool, and what a nice looking silver box.
Very, very cool. I love these distro boxes that have multiple zones on them. And very curious about the tunable filters. BSRF make great stuff.
They do.
Also, Peplink announced their BR1 Mini 5G. Peplink, for those that don't know, cellular router. We really like them. We've pretty much standardized on them in our rental department. They now have a very simple cellular router that is 3 Ethernet ports and a 5G modem. So you can add additional WAN ports through one of the Ethernet ports or take advantage of 5G coverage.
Does it do multiple cellular routers in one?
The BR1
is one.
One.
Okay. It's not one bonded.
No.
It's just one.
No, it'll bond optionally. It'll bond the Ethernet WAN port.
Got it. So you could daisy chain.
Correct.
Cool.
Correct. Yeah.
Neat.
The new Zoom Essential series, they have an H1, H4, and an H6 in this. They're all 32-bit floating with time code, so very nice touch. They have this new accessibility feature for the visually impaired. It's a menu reading option, so yeah, very, very nice to see Zoom extending that out to those who need it. The H1 Essential will be available in February. The 4 and the 6 will be available in March. And also, if you need to get a sale on, the H4 Original and H6 are now discounted through the end of February. So check that out if you want to get the new Essential line or the previous H4 or H6 lineup.
Wow. The fact that Zoom in those form factors, and I believe, TK, it's the H4 and the H6 that do it, right? The H1 doesn't do it.
The H1, that is correct.
Yeah.
Does not. Yeah, so there's a little curve there in terms of buying the correct model.
But just the fact that the H4 and the H6 will take time code is kind of cool.
Sennheiser is also having a sale. $100 off select EWD for digital sets all this February. Check out our website for details.
Hick Newston here with more breaking news. Shure has announced a 10% off sale on select Axient, SLXD, QLXD, and ULXD wireless from February 1st to March 31st, 2024. Shure was quoted to say, "Spring into savings now." Check GothamSound.com for details. Back to you in the studio.
Well, on that note, if you've made it this far, I truly apologize, and thank you for joining us. See more videos at GothamSound.tv. Follow us on all the social media. Lone Star Mixer, Dallas, Sunday, February 4th. TK, Nick, you both are going to be there. Is that right?
Yeah, we both are going to be there. There's going to be a cage match. The good money's on TK, and I'm going to let him win.
All right. Sounds good. Gotham Flea Market, Saturday, February 24th in New York. And TK in Atlanta?
Yes, if you are in Atlanta on that same exact day at that same exact time, We will be here at the Gotham Atlanta shop from 10 to 1. Come sell your used items, and yeah, hopefully you could sell or buy something else too.
Awesome. If you have ideas, please let us know. Clearly, we need them. info@gothamsound.com. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, TK. Thank you, Joe and Jared. Invisible hands making this all happen. And Nate. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you real soon.
So who do we like in this?
Big game.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift? TK?
Oh,
Usher.
Usher? I'm going to go for
We're
the
rooting for
Chiefs
Usher.
because they are a Gotham customer. So, go Chefs.
welcome to the first year.
I told you you weren't.